This video right here is about to change everything for you. No more watching endless content about setting boundaries. No more saying maybe next time to protecting your energy. We are officially done with that chapter. Today, we are stepping into our villain era, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Not in theory, not with vague advice, but real, actionable steps that work for ambitious, successful women like you. Whether you're building your career, running a business, or balancing family life, this video was divinely meant for you. After this video, you will know exactly how to set boundaries without guilt, the specific phrases you need to use when people test your limits, how to maintain your boundaries in relationships, work, and social situations, and the mindset shift to make it all stick together. And the best part, you will never have to watch another boundary video again. Let's get into it. Chapter 1, your villain era explained. Let's get something straight right now. Your villain era isn't about being mean. It's about being honest. When I say villain era, I'm talking about booking that solo vacation without over-explaining, turning plans down without guilt, not responding to work emails after hours, choosing rest over people-pleasing. For some of you, that might mean saying no to more school commitments or even extra household chores and tasks that drain you. Here's what most people won't tell you. The moment you start setting boundaries for yourself, somebody will be upset. And that's exactly how you know it's working. A few months ago, I decided to reclaim my Saturdays for running and self-care. And when my husband suggested a family outing on a Saturday, I simply said, that sounds fun, but you take the kids. Did I get that familiar guilt in my stomach? Absolutely. Did I feel more energized and stronger when they returned? Absolutely. Sometimes being selfish with your time isn't selfish at all. It's essential. Chapter 2, proof it works. Your villain era is about being honest with not only yourself, but others to let everybody know what you truly need. Again, when I say villain era, I'm talking about reclaiming your power through setting firm boundaries without over-explaining, protecting your energy by saying no to draining commitments, prioritizing your well-being without guilt, creating a space for what truly matters to you, making decisions based on your needs and nobody else's other expectations. Here's what happens when you fully embrace your villain era, the real tangible changes. Your energy transforms. Instead of feeling depleted, you have the vitality to pursue whatever lights you up. Your relationships start to deepen because you're naturally showing up as your authentic self, not a people-pleasing version of yourself. Your career starts to flourish. Protected time means focused work and better results. Your creativity soars. With mental space comes innovation and fresh ideas. And lastly, your confidence grows. Each boundary you set strengthens your self-trust. Let's take Charlie, for example. She was known as always being available to colleagues, responding to work emails at midnight, sacrificing her weekends for last-minute projects. One day, she decided enough is enough. She started to log off at 6 p.m. sharp and declined weekend work requests. The first time she said no to our urgent Sunday project, her team was shocked. Her boss shocked. But something amazing started to happen. Not only did she finally have time for her passion project, which was food blogging, but her team actually began planning better. Now she's thriving. Her team is thriving. She published a cookbook. All parties win when you set boundaries. Here's what most people won't tell you. The moment you start setting boundaries, somebody will be uncomfortable. And that discomfort is not just normal, it's a sign that you're finally putting yourself first. And that's exactly how you know it's working. Chapter 3, effective techniques for being in your villain era, the how-to. Let's get into the exact steps. I want you to take notes here because this is where most boundary videos fall short. Step 1, the power response system. This is going to sound crazy, but when somebody pushes your boundaries, you need 3 responses. A soft no, that doesn't work for me. A medium no, I've made my decision. Or a hard no. This isn't up for discussion. This makes it crystal clear for all parties involved. You're essentially saying what you say and do mean business. Step 2, the calendar method. Block your non-negotiables first thing. Schedule buffers between time commitments. Set specific days for social and professional obligations. Create unreachable hours. I schedule my unreachable hours as a mom from 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. This is the time when nobody, my kids, my husband, nobody can bother me. I use this time to meditate, journal, prayer, shower, skincare, work out, whatever that is, I do it for me, and that is up for no negotiation. That is a boundary I have set and I'm sticking to, and honestly, it has done wonders for my mental space and showing up for my family and being my authentic self, and even making this video, because I have the power that I know that I need to be in my villain era and set those boundaries. Step 3, the communication framework. State your boundaries clear. Do not over-explain. Do not give alternatives in the conversation. Let's go back to Charlie, for example. When she stopped responding to emails, at first her boss started to question what was going on, but a few weeks went by and everybody started adjusting. Chapter 4, the pushback playbook. Handling resistance like a boss. Stepping into your villain era is powerful, but let's be real, everybody will not love it. Some people will resist, guilt trip, or even try to make you feel bad for prioritizing yourself. This chapter is all about how to handle pushback like a boss. Here are some common reactions and how to respond when people start to give you pushback. Guilt trip. But we always used to do that. Why are you being so selfish? Response. I get that this is hard, but this is what works for me. Some people even might give you the silent treatment. When people ignore you after setting boundaries, let them. I love the let them theory by Mel Robbins. Their reaction is not your responsibility. And my favorite, anger and manipulation. Wow, I guess you don't want to do anything with me anymore. I do care about you, but I also need to take care of myself. Here's the secret to staying strong. Expect that there's going to be resistance. It's a sign you're doing something right. Repeat this mantra. Their discomfort is not my burden. Boundaries that make others uncomfortable are the ones that you probably need the most. Here's a 30-day pushback guide challenge. Week 1, identify where you feel guilt tripped and saying yes. Week 2, practice confident boundaries responses. Week 3, notice how people react but stay firm. And week 4, celebrate your wins because you are officially unshakable in your villain era. You don't owe anybody an explanation for choosing peace. You deserve rest. You deserve joy, but most of all, you deserve a life that feels like yours. No more guilt, no more over-explaining, no more putting yourself last. Your boundaries are a reflection of your worth, and you are worth protecting. When they call you selfish, remember, selfish respect looks like rebellion to those who benefit from your silence. Until next time, keep embracing that villain energy. If this video resonates with you, please hit the subscribe button and share with somebody who needs to hear this. Drop a devil emoji in the comments if you're about to embrace your villain era. And remember, they might call you difficult, they might call you selfish, but you'll be calling yourself free. Until next time, let's keep embracing our villain energy. Bye.